I'm super excited about everything that's happening.
Plans to convert a former rocket factory into the new Frisco Public Library are close to being complete.
We feel like we've paid attention to the details that guests at the library tell us matter to them. We're very excited about what's been happening with the repurpose of the Beal building into the new library.
After research and input from residents, the city decided to redevelop a building once used for aerospace manufacturing and now owned by the Frisco Community Development Corporation, who donated the building to the city for use as a library.
It will retain its bones, and that was intended because that was part of the repurpose and taking what works in that building and making sure we use that. It won't look like an old aerospace factory anymore.
The 100,000 square foot plus building already has a reinforced slab to support the library's large and heavy book collection. A second floor mezzanine will also be built to bring the library to 145,000 square feet of space.
We've laid out the spaces, we've laid out the adjacencies. We've got a furniture plan designed. We've included all the things that we said we would, and we're really delighted about that. We did actually spend quite a bit of time making sure we have an effective drive-through and drop-off.
Plans include areas for every age level, from toddlers to teens, as well as a grand reading room on the second floor. And the pandemic also played a role during the design.
COVID has been in the front of our minds through this whole process, because if it's not COVID, is there potential that there's something else in the future? And we know we're building this building for the long haul.
As for the inspiration of the visual design, the Texas Blackland Prairie.
And we wanted it to speak to Frisco, to draw from the landscapes and the topography of Texas.
The project will cost roughly $62 million, a smaller price tag compared to other options. Building a new library would have cost roughly $83 million plus the price of land. And to expand the current library would have cost $80 million with 50,000 less square feet.
We've tried to be imaginative, we've tried to be creative in thinking to the future and how libraries are trending. We're really excited to know that we are trending the way the public expects us to trend for modern library services.
Voter-approved bond funds will pay for the project. Once construction begins in 2021, it will take less than 2 years to complete. To see all the Frisco Library has to offer, go to friscolibrary.com.